Good morning from Venice. It's our last day and we're travelling home today. And Elliot is looking out the window.
Yeah. Trying to get a feel for weather because today's supposed to be the warmest day that we've had in the 3 days.
Yeah. So let's go. I don't think we've actually mentioned in these vlogs that we actually don't have a bathroom in our room, but we do have a private bathroom just around the corner. It's very basic. It's got a toilet, obviously, shower, sink, and a bidet. Yeah, it's a good bathroom, and yeah, would definitely recommend this hotel if you're looking for somewhere to stay in Venice.
Yeah,
it's very central.
Yeah, easy enough to get to and from pretty much everything in here. So
got what you need. The bed's really comfy. And
super clean. The little fridge as well has been handy.
Yeah.
Got water in. And
the bathroom was perfect. Yeah. So we have most of the day. Our flight doesn't leave until 50 past 7.
Yeah,
10 to 8. That's the more normal way of saying it. 10 to 8. So we don't need to get to the airport until 10 to 6, which means we've got a long time because it only really took an hour to get there. Obviously, we are quite cautious people, so we will probably give ourselves even more time than that. But yeah, we've got the majority of the day to explore and see bits and bobs and yeah, do our thing.
Gonna go get some brekkie, and then I think the plan is to go to the Basilica because it was closed last 2 days.
Yep.
And then the Spa Tower.
Yeah. But first, coffee. Okay, almost started without showing you, but we've got some coffees. And literally right opposite McDonald's, there was a place that did Oreo coffee and
caramel latte.
Yeah. And then we've got some croissants. So this one's yours with jam. Ooh. I have chocolate. So we're gonna have these, set us up for the day, and then go explore. We're walking across to San Marco, following the signs. What's weird, we were saying earlier this morning, is that this place is literally a maze. So easy to get lost, but at the same time, really easy to navigate because there's signs for everything on the walls. So yeah, best of both worlds, I guess. We've got the side view, some pigeons there, fountain, and there we go. You can see they're still taking down the stage from yesterday. 25 past 10, we've just reached the end of the queue. It is a little while away, it is quite long, but we kind of expected that, bearing in mind it has been closed for 2 whole days. But hey, we're in it, let's go. We are led to believe it is a total of €6 for the 2 of us, so we've prepped our money.
Oh yeah, let's go.
The queue's moving really fast. We're there. Yeah, 20 minutes and we're already here, so probably another, I don't know, 10, 15. So beautiful, this artwork. I mean, there's some construction happening which we can hear, but it's got to be done. And yet, more of these things that give you a walkway if it was raining and flooded. We were reliably told by our gondola man yesterday that this is always one of the first places in the city to be flooded because it's quite low. And we're in. Go up to the museum, and the horses, it's €7 extra, and we got to go up these stairs. Okay, here we are on a very narrow walkway. So here up in the museum you've got a chance to see some of the mosaics up close, and it's amazing just how tiny all the little squares are. Some pieces of the wall, marble, very old 6th century. Amazing. And the horses. It's up in the museum. Elliot just fits under this archway. But look, getting really close to the museum, to the mosaics. There. Elliot just taking photos with this view. Absolutely beautiful. So pretty. So pretty. And we're outside St Mark's Tower and the horses. Gorgeous. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. I just kind of overheard a tour guide explaining how this clock works. So the Roman numerals there, that's the hours, and the numbers, that's the minutes. But it is 3 minutes slow. Well, it's 3 minutes slow if you believe Apple's watch and phone
4 minutes slow, it's 49 now.
There you go.
45, it's like 3 and a bit minutes slow.
Yeah. Okay, it only goes up in 5s. There we go. That's why. So now
it's a minute.
It's ahead. A minute fast. And now just heading to the other side here, getting a better view of the tower. And there's the Palazzo di Cal where we were the other day, and this beautiful view. So I don't know if you can see, but the statue is actually ringing the bell. You can see the hammer moving in and out. That was so nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Almost 12 now, and we're just going to head up St Mark's Tower. We have to take the lift up, which I'm not mad about. This was €10. And there you go. That's the northern view. You can just see the Basilica there. Oh, let's extend it out. 1 sec. There we go. So Basilica. There's the clock and the square, which you get a better view of if you go to the next thingy. And you can just in the distance see the airport. Look all the way in the distance there. All the way out. Yeah. Another view, this time from the west, I believe. Down to the square. Yes, it is the west. You can see where the boats come in and out. Just there. And it's so beautiful. And the view here of the south. Absolutely beautiful. Here we've got the palace down there and the top of the Basilica. Amazing from this view. And obviously that view, also amazing. So we've come down to the water here. Just gone left once we got to the bottom of the square. And it's really, really pretty. Not that you can see because there's a bus stop and some building work, but trust me, it really is. There you go. You can kind of see it now. And just down here, walking towards the end, and then I guess we'll go and explore more. Maybe get some food before we go, because otherwise we're going to be very hungry. So now we've walked all the way across. Here's the view. Very, very pretty. You know, it's so hot today. So hot. So sitting down by the water was really baking. So we've come back down these small streets which have...
Skinny jeans.
Oh my god, yeah, we're both wearing jeans. This was not a good decision. And so we're coming down these side streets that at least have shade and are weirdly a little breezier.
Yeah, more breeze, because there's just like no breeze down by the river.
Zero breeze down by the river. Well, not the river, the harboury area. So yeah. I don't know where we're walking, but we're walking in the shade. And we're heading back down these small streets here, looking for somewhere we can get a cheeky little bite to eat. How's the day been for you?
Hot.
It's so hot.
It's much nicer down these little side streets.
Yeah. Way nicer. Proper little chill.
Today's been
A couple of gondolas and a beautiful view. And we've come again to Farini for another pizza on our way back to grab our luggage / do our last little bit of walking about. Okay, suitcase acquired, and we're heading towards the train station, which is where the bus goes from. We still need to figure out how to buy tickets when we're there, but that's a job for when we get there. But yeah, for now, just making our way across. We'll probably get some food as well, because, you know, don't want to not eat until we get to London this evening, really late. Now I guess I can kind of show you more of the way to the station. Now we've kind of figured out how this all works. Elliot dragging the suitcase there. And there are quite a few bridges, so bear that in mind if you are bringing your suitcase. And all the bridges, as I'm sure I've mentioned, very much steps, not really step free. A couple of them have like
little ramps,
pretend ramps, but for the most part, stairs. Stairs. But you get views like this, okay? That's building work. Views like this, so worth it. More steps for Elliot to navigate.
There wasn't enough already.
But here we go. First little canal. Cute. And a lady walking by. Okie dokie, we stopped to get some food, and here is our spaghetti bolognese, and Elliot's just parmesaning up. And it came with a lovely salad as well. We've just got a bottle of water. Yum. So this was a place, it's called Deluca Efred, and it's just kind of down here, and that way is the train station / the buses. So it's really close when you like first come in, and honestly,
it was so good. We were saying we had a spaghetti bolognese first night.
Yeah.
First night. And that one trumps it. That was really good. Not that the first one was bad, but that was just
incredible. So yeah, can't recommend that enough. Oh, this place is like being in a fairy tale. It's incredible. And we're at the airport.
Yeah. We're here now.
So we took the €10 bus 5 from basically where the main train station is, and it took us straight here.
Straight here?
Yeah.
It's the same one we got leaving the airport.
Yeah.
So yeah. Good timing with the bus. We got on it just as he was about to pull away.
Yeah. So let's go and get ourselves ready for a flight home. Bag dropped off. Yeah. And now we're heading upstairs, which is where all the gates are, and security and passport check and all of that. So yeah, off we go.
Bag dropped off and outfit change.
Yes.
That was hot.
Yeah, it was really baking. And so yeah. And we've managed to get a lift back from the airport, so we're not taking the Stansted Express.
Yeah, Dad's giving us a lift.
One day I'm sure we'll do a vlog where we take the Stansted Express, because it's cool and it's a good way to get into London from Stansted. But today's not that day, and we land late, so I'm quite pleased about that.
Yeah, it's going to be like 9-ish, 9:30.
Yeah, and we got back tomorrow.
Oh, don't worry.
So much limoncello as you walk into duty free. Of course, they got pasta at duty free. Pasta.
They had pasta
seasonings.
In the pharmacy. You didn't notice that.
Yeah.
The pharmacy yesterday, it was just bags of pasta.
So the airport is very much with design shops, Dolce & Gabbana, Michael Kors. There is a like Venice shop as well that has a lot of the Murano stuff. There is also a Pandora, but that was closed. So we're just wandering. Right, gelato time.
We went for the triple scoop.
Yeah. So I've got hazelnut, lemon and tiramisu.
I went for that stracciatella, chocolate and raspberry.
And yeah, so far,
can't wait to
so
try
good.
it.
And we're on the bus on the way to the plane.
Cabin crew are flying the cross check, thank you.
We're boarded.
Yeah, we're on the plane. Ready to take off.
Ready to go home. And it is very warm on this
I
flight.
just said to you I might go down to the hold with the luggage. I think it'll be cooler down there.
Really hot. So,
It's stuffy as well.
gonna watch some telly. And yeah, we'll let you know how it is.
We downloaded things on our phones.
We have.
We watched some stuff.
Yeah, flying Ryanair again. Back to London Stansted. You can just see Venice in the distance. in the distance there. Fasten seatbelt sign is on. We're heading through the clouds now, and I am on this second episode of Gilmore Girls, and Elliot is watching Jimmy Carr. So there I say we'll be landed before either of us can finish what we're watching, but still we're heading in, and we're coming into the UK. You can just see the edge there. Pretty clear-ish. A few clouds dotted about. A few clouds obviously over there. And a nicely lit sky. Because obviously we're heading west currently, so you can kind of see the sunset-ish over there. Yeah. Both ways the flights have been pretty fine. Tiny bit of turbulence, but nothing major. And both times it's actually been shorter than the allocated time. It's been around, well, this is, they said 1 hour 40, the way there was 1 hour 50, and the allocated flight time is 2 hours 30. So always nice when it's just shorter than it says. And both times on time departure, so early arrival, which is always great. We're here, we've landed. It was a hot flight.
Oh, it was so stuffy on there.
But
really nasty.
We got here. I can tell it was one of those flights that's going to give me like blocked nose for days.
Yeah.
But hey, 100% worth it for that little weekend away. We'll probably do like a bit of a trip recap at the end of this vlog, and give you some reviews on like where we stayed, some of the thoughts on places we ate, our thinkings on some of the attractions we visited, and yeah, just
tourist tax.
Yeah, we'll let you know about that as well. But we're not going to do that in the airport. So right, let's go through security now. And we're back.
Yeah, it is not the same day.
I was going to say, not on our travel day outfits. I'm wearing my main t-shirt. If you watched the first vlog, you'll know that the main is the reason I was knackered on day one, because I went to see them the night before we went to Venice.
You could say it was the main reason.
The main reason. If you haven't seen that vlog and you have no idea what I'm talking about, what are you doing? Go back and watch it. But anyway, so we're back and we had the most amazing time. So I think let's just give a little rundown of some of the bits and bobs. Starting with the hotel.
Really, really nice hotel.
Can't complain at all.
Whatsoever.
The service we received from them was amazing.
Yeah, because I was like messaging them because they messaged us about the whole tourist tax thing and said because we're staying in the city we don't have to pay the day tripper tax, and to prove that to like the security people you need a QR code for that. So they said take a photo of your passports, send it to us with all your like booking references and all that rubbish. So I'd done that, and then literally 20 minutes later they sent a PDF file.
Obviously only send your passports if you want to. You can probably do it yourself, but
yeah.
They won't just give us your passport.
Yeah, so they just like done that, and then within 20 minutes we got a
QR
PDF
code.
file with QR codes. So
and I will say,
both of them on our phones, and
if
it was really easy.
If they didn't tell us or do it for us,
yeah,
I think we would have been quite lost. I did look it up and saw this is a thing, but for actually finding how to do it, I mean,
yeah,
especially, you know, when you've only got like 10 minutes because you're at work.
Yeah, and also because like, there wasn't too much things about people like how to do it, because it was literally introduced the week before we went. That weekend we were there was the first weekend that it was a thing, so there wasn't too many like.
I'm sure by the summer there will be
articles
more
being like,
information on how to do it, but our hotel really helped us out by doing that for us. We did have to pay, how much was it? I think
€4 each. So
€4
for
each.
the entire trip.
€2
for
a night.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
In the city tax, which was a thing anyway, and it's like a resort fee kind of situation. But you know, €2 a night to stay in the centre of town, I'm not complaining. We did have the separate bathroom, which wasn't a problem for us, and they did have like lots of different kind of rooms.
Well. Yeah, we knew that going into it as well.
Our bathroom was only for us, but that's, you know, this hotel, they didn't just have like rooms with external bathrooms, they had all kinds of rooms.
I think it was just cheaper, wasn't it? The ones with
yeah,
the
it was
external
just
bathrooms,
cheaper.
we were like, oh, just save a bit of money, it doesn't bother us.
Yeah, it didn't bother us.
Walked out, turned the corner, 10 steps, there it is.
The only thing is I wish I took my Crocs.
Yeah, I was saying, I wish I kind of just took some like tracky bottoms, because I was walking across there in jeans.
Yeah.
Just felt a bit weird.
I just walked in my pyjamas.
Yeah.
They did have breakfast. It was like €5 each, but we didn't do that. But it smelled incredible, because we were like right by where that was.
And it
smelled really good.
We didn't like pre-book it, but then they even said when we checked in, like, oh, you haven't got breakfast, do you want to add it on? So you can always add it on late if you change your mind. But we got nuggets and McDonald's instead first day.
And the other thing, oh, and it did have telly, but there were no English channels, so we just watched Italian cartoons.
Oh, yeah, there was like 3 cartoon channels and then about 300 shopping channels. It's like, Italy, what do you want with your shopping channel? It was just QVC ahoy.
We did get bitten by a mosquito.
Yeah.
The hotel did actually give us something to repel mosquitoes, but we didn't plug that in, and we both got bitten.
Because she was like, when like she showed us to our room, she was like, oh, the little mosquito repellent, you can plug that in. She was like, but probably won't need it, not for another couple of weeks. But
we needed it. To be fair, I've only got this little bite, but it's gone pretty much. So, you know,
got one like there,
it's cool.
I can get my top off.
No. The flight. So we flew with Ryanair from Stansted. And yeah, again, no complaints. The only thing being that Stansted is a little bit far for us, but it's not a problem.
Yes, out of the London airports, that's probably the most awkward for us.
Yeah, the flight times were good in theory. You know, a really, really early flight and an evening flight. The only problem being that obviously it's far for us. So we had a really, really early start and then a really, really late, really late night.
Because it was like, what time was our flight? Was it like 6:50, 7 o'clock? Yeah, so
and
like
then the next one was
and
like
the next one's like
1-ish.
1:30. Like ideally there'd be like one in between that time.
But that's just us.
But,
I mean, it's no problem.
yeah, if you live 10 minutes,
yeah,
6:50 is great, because we were in there by like 10 o'clock.
And if
like,
I didn't have
Italy
a gig,
time, and it had the whole day, it was grand.
and if I didn't have a gig, we'd probably just go and stay in an airport hotel, because there are really nice hotels near Stansted Airport. Saying that as someone who's flown from Stansted Airport a lot, and it's
I've been to Stansted, like I think that was my 3rd time now.
Yeah. The price was the thing that mainly drew us to Ryanair.
Yeah.
It was the cheapest. And the staff were great. Obviously it doesn't come with any snacks, but it's literally less than 2-hour flight.
Yeah, it was an hour and 50 something on the way there, and then an hour and 40 something on the way back.
Yeah. So really can't complain on that. Marco Polo Airport, fine.
Oh, really
the
smooth.
bus to the airport, the bus 5, great.
Marco Polo Airport though, there wasn't, on the way out, wasn't too much food options. There was like one cafe, a lot of shops.
Yeah, so eat before the airport.
Yeah, eat before, unless you just want like
they do have gelato, so
oh, that was so good. Yeah, it was like,
honestly, departure
so
gelato,
cheap.
that should
For
be
like
more of a
3
thing.
scoops, it was like what, like 4 or 5 euros, wasn't it, for like 3 big scoops of
proper gelato. It's really nice.
Mm.
So yeah,
I didn't see many Italians do this.
no, but I did hear a man say "Mamma Mia."
Oh, I didn't hear that. I was fuming.
So good.
So many Americans. That was the
Loads
thing
of
that blew my
Americans.
mind the most.
Loads of Polish.
I think that was the thing. The 2 things that surprised me the most: the amount of Americans that were there, Like it was like almost like 1-to-1 Italians to Americans. We were just walking around because an Italian or an American accent, and then just the lack of benches. If you want to sit down, tough.
Very few benches, loads of stairs. So you're going up and down stairs constantly. There was another thing. Oh, price-wise, people were telling us Venice is really expensive. If you spend a lot of time in London, if you are a Londoner, it's basically the same as London. Obviously, if you're not a Londoner, it's a little bit pricier.
Yeah.
Much like London.
But like everywhere was pretty much the same price. The only place that we found that was like a lot more expensive was in the main square by the Basilica and St Mark's Tower, because that was like, I just remember it said like Jameson's €24, and I was like, is that like for the bottle or what? Because if you're charging me that for like a single or a double, that is bananas. But like the rest of it was just, you know, it's like 12 to 16 euros for a pizza in every other place.
Yeah. And they do have a service charge in quite a lot of places. Not a service charge, cover charge.
Yeah, that was the one.
Like €2, €3 a person. And there are some places that don't have that. But just check, because it's always on the right hand side in tiny
right
tiny
at the bottom
letters.
of the menus. So don't be surprised.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
just
so
check. Lots of places have the menus outside, which is great. Anyway, that's just some of the things we thought were worth mentioning that we didn't know before, that we now know.
Maybe worth mentioning the gondolas as well. I don't know if we mentioned. I think we did. That they're all just universal
Pretty
prices.
much
You don't
same
have to
price
book it
everywhere.
online. Just go to like one of the hitching posts and then wait.
A
If there's no one
gondola will
there,
show
and
up.
a gondola will appear.
So thank you so much for watching this 3 vlogs. I hope they've been good. If you've enjoyed them, give them all a thumbs up and subscribe, because we're doing more trips.
Yeah, we got places to go.
Places to go, things to see. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in those vlogs. Bye.